All right, so I had to find a rib. So we're going to look at the rib. So if we're looking at the rib here, we have the head. All right, so we have the head and then the neck of the rib. We also have the costal groove here, and that is kind of hard to see, but you can kind of see right there. There's a groove right here. So that is the costal or costal groove right here. And then we also have the shaft of the rib, all right, and then the tubercle. Okay, so this point coming up here, we've got the tubercle. We should also go over the true ribs, okay, the false ribs and the floating ribs. So let me get on this side so you can see a little better. We're going to have our true ribs here. These are going to be numbers 1 through 7. 1 through 7, okay? Then we are going to have our false ribs, okay? These are our false ribs here. And see, the true ribs and the false ribs do connect, all right? So the false ribs are going to be 8 through 10, and then these last two down here, these are the floating ribs, Those are 11 and 12. All right, so next we're going to be looking at the scapula. So here we have the scapula. You've got a right and left scapula. This is what we commonly call our shoulder blade. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is look at the coracoid process, and you want to be sure that you can tell which one it is by any view. So the coracoid process kind of makes a little bit of a C. If you look at it in a particular way, it kind of makes a C, okay? And so we've got a coracoid process. If you're looking at it in this view, this is the coracoid process. Here, you can see it in this view. In this view is the coracoid process. And in this view, here it is right here, the coracoid process. Okay, and then we also have the acromion process, which is the larger one here. Okay, so this is the acromion process. We also have the spine, all right, the spine, so this is the spine. We have the glenoid cavity here. This is the glenoid cavity, or you can call it the glenoid fossa. And then we have the infraspinous process. Infraspinous fossa here. So remember, a fossa is an indentation, and so you can kind of see the shadow here. This is the fossa. I'm trying to find a colored one. You can kind of see it here in this red portion. It's going to be the fossa.